Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the great Persian Empire, sometimes called the Achaemenid Empire. It's currently known as Iran, and it lasted for 200 years, from 500 BC to 330 BC. It was founded by Cyrus the Great. It was one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Europe's Balkan Peninsula in the west to India's Indus Valley in the east, and south far to Egypt. This great empire was a global hub of culture, religion, science, art, and technology for more than 200 years before it fell to the invading armies of Alexander the Great. The Persian Empire was the first empire to establish regular routes of communication between three continents, Africa, Asia, and Europe. They built many new roads and developed the world's first postal service.
After conquering the Babylonians, Cyrus issued one of the world's first human rights charters. A cylinder containing this charter was discovered in 1878 during an excavation of ancient Babylon. In this charter, Cyrus promised to treat all the inhabitants of Babylon and the other kingdoms which he conquered with respect. He swore that he would allow all inhabitants of his empire to practice their own religious and social customs without any persecution. Cyrus also promised to punish anyone who acted cruelly to the religious and social minorities of his kingdom. He forbade the seizure of farmers' land and properties and made slavery of any kind illegal. Cyrus' commitment to fair and equitable treatment of his people is exemplary by modern standards and was unique during his time period. At its greatest extent, the Persian Empire stretched from Anatolia, the modern Turkey, and Egypt across Western Asia to the borders of northern India and Central Asia. At one point, it contained an unbelievable 44% of the world's population. So, they had an advanced system of rules. The kingdom was divided into 20 provinces. Each province was ruled by a governor who called a satrap. Another thing which is absolutely amazing in that era is that women were an integral part of Persian society, and they were able to make many roles, from property owners to governing. Pregnant women were also prized in their culture, as the government provided them with extra ration of food and drink.
As a huge empire, the falling down of the Persian Empire must have many reasons. We can analyze it from two parts: external cause and internal cause. The external cause including the war and the growing of the neighbor countries. The internal cause, we can study it in three parts: religions, economic, and regime. First, religion. At the beginning of the Persian Empire, respecting the basic religion and habit of people, maybe it's an adventure matter. But when the empire falling down, which greatly sped up the collapse of the empire. Second, economically, the ethnics in the Persian Empire are not uniformed, and that let the big empire hasn't a basic and firmly economic foundation. Third, regime. The Persian Empire is a slavery country. It is established by force. The king of the Persian has an extravagant life. Alexander the Great defeated King Darius III and the Persian army in 330 BC. Darius was subsequently assassinated by one of his own followers. As the start of Persian Empire fell down,